Hey guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing the DT200s. These are Chinese earphones, they are IEMs, and they are dual driver earphones. They are one of the best earphones I've ever used ever. So these earphones have dual drivers in them. Now, some of you might not know what dual drivers are. Basically, it's like two earphones in each earbud. So it's like you're listening to four earphones all together. So you got two and two. Now the sound in these, for certain songs, now not all songs you will be able to hear the difference, but some songs you're able to hear so many different sounds and different, it's basically like sounds with lots of depth. It's very 3D like. So again, for certain songs you can hear a huge difference using these earphones as opposed to, like, say, a pair of Apple AirPods. And I'm just shooting that out there because Apple AirPods, I'm most familiar with Apple AirPods. Now, I did buy these off a website called Taobao, which is a Chinese website. If you want to buy anything off Taobao, you need to have an account, and you basically need to be able to speak Chinese because everything in this website is Chinese. It is basically the eBay of China. So you're going to need to have some sort of a translator, something like a translator extension, except for all the translator extensions that I've used did not work. So I ended up using my phone. I used Google Translator on my phone, and I basically took a screenshot of everything that was going on, a video screenshot, and it was just automatically translating all that information for me. So I basically created an account and I bought these off that website. Now, if you guys were interested in purchasing it from Taobao, there is a Reddit guide that I can post. I'll post it in the description below. Now, I highly don't recommend purchasing off Taobao just because it is very confusing. The whole process is very confusing. And basically you need to ship your item to the Taobao center or something like that, and then have it shipped with a second party. I mean, obviously everything is almost automatic. You still need to do a few more clicks, and then shipping is separate because you are shipping it internationally as opposed to local. So it does get very complicated. If you did want to choose the easier route, basically that's just eBay. There is a link, somebody selling them on eBay. I will post a link to that as well, but I'll post the guide anyway for those who are interested in purchasing off Taobao. So it's about $38 with shipping. Now, if you did buy these directly from China, you can get them for 20 bucks off Taobao, but then you would need to ship. Shipping cost me an extra 20 bucks, so I paid a total of $40 for these earphones. Now again, these are the UiiSii DT200s, and this is the box that it came in. So anyway, I just wanted to say that these are fantastic earphones, bass heavy, so if you are a bass fan, you would absolutely love these earphones. Again, these are the DT200s, UiiSii. I don't know how to pronounce that, maybe UiiSii. So I usually hate IEMs just because I can never get them to fit correctly in my ear, or I just find them to be extremely uncomfortable. But the thing with these DT200s, the UiiSiis, is the fact that they rest nicely in the ear and they're extremely comfortable. So the sound isolation on these earphones are actually really, really good. They're essentially earplugs. You cannot hear anything that's going on outside of your ear when these are inside of your ear. They completely isolate all the sound within the earphone. So I'm using the biggest silicone tips here just because I have bigger ear canals. And I find that when I put them in my ears, they're just extremely comfortable. So as you can see, they're in my ears now. And they only fall out after I basically move around a lot with them. But otherwise, they're stuck in my ear. They're not going anywhere.
Where you going? Nowhere.
And they're extremely comfortable. I can wear these for hours without any pain or any discomfort. I would definitely recommend getting these. They're just, in my opinion, I think they're amazing in every way except for maybe the build quality. I do see the wire potentially breaking on me just because it is on the thinner side. It doesn't look like it's on the heavy duty. As you can see, it's on the thin side. It's not that great, but besides for the wire. Also, one more con with these is if you are using them with a battery case or a thicker case, you can forget about that because this is an L-shaped 3.5mm headphone jack, and that's not going to go in. So when listening to these earphones, it sounds really good. And what I mean by that is it's basically like 3D sounds all around your head. You're listening to, let's say, an opera song or classical music, and there are a bunch of instruments within that song or different voices. Again, some songs are like that where you have a different bunch of voices and instruments and everything like that, and you can hear literally in every direction of your ear. So that's what it sounds like when you're listening to these earphones, as opposed to earphones with just one driver, which basically is one driver on each side, and you have all those sounds and voices and different instruments playing, and some sounds are bound to get muffled with other sounds, so you don't hear every single unique sound when it's playing with just 2 drivers as opposed to 4 drivers in total. So guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you did find this video interesting somewhat or informative in any way, then hit that thumbs up button. Also, the unboxing will be at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that if you did want to see that. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.